Hey, what's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Albert Zertuche, and I'm here at the Tech State Aquarium and at this so-called pre-Nepa meeting where it's not even a meeting from what I'm understanding. They're just basically putting the info out to the public. However, I didn't see nothing on the news about it. I didn't see anything on the radio about it. They just hush hush. Oh, we had a public meeting so we can sign off a box on their paperwork on their way to getting this done. And yeah, so I got to give a shout out to Breakaway Tackle for catching this. And it is a long walk, guys. Like, my vehicle's way the hell over there somewhere, and got to walk up here. But we're gonna go ahead and get this checked out. I did see a few guys that we know already here, so we're gonna see what they have to offer. But definitely gonna keep y'all posted on it. Doing all right. How you doing? Let's see. What's up, Hyman? CJ. Who else is on here? For Life. Camilo. John. Hey, guys. What's up, Carl? How you doing, boss? I told you I don't need it, boss. I looked over and I looked in the vehicle. I said, I know those rods. There you go.
Okay.
How are you?
How y'all doing? Alright, so we got some of the park members here, and let's see what they've got here. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around. And it looks like the news finally showed up. About time. Hold on real quick, guys. I'm getting my tripod set up so y'all can check it out. Nope. Come on, turn around. All right. Hold on, let me change this. All right, there we go. We see. Let's see. So they got it in English and Spanish. There we go. You take it down a little bit at a time. Other institutions consider developing beach management to protect beach resources and guide. There are many and varied uses of the beach. Yeah, okay. Over 150 species, important cultural resources, including sites.
Like you would expect, any part of it, take that challenge, things that changes. And so, one of the issues we're talking about is beach management for water. So there are a lot of different areas that park manages on the beach, a lot of different resources. And so the question is, are we doing the best job that we could do? And so the park met internally roughly about a year to try to kind of hash out what the issues might be. And so those issues are kind of represented by the posters around it. So marine crews and issue trash on the beach, sand management, how do you manage sand, there's always pressure there. And we want to be sure that we open in a way that protects those sorts of resources and just doesn't open as much as we can. We still want to ensure safe and resource protection. Beach riding was questioned. Most folks access the seashore with vehicles and not everything. And so the question is, well, one of the questions is there an area on the seashore where you can have a so one of the areas that popped up which is already there for visitors, but the Park Service was. So the question was, hey, can we provide visitors that want to camp and don't necessarily want to encounter this? We thought, well, no, right, which would be a great place because you're not necessarily impacting people that drive now, but it would kind of be a burden on the Park Service to limit our administrative duties. Anyway, so all these different ideas that kind of floated up in an internal brainstorm, we wanted to be able to share those with the public and get you guys as input because you visit the seashore, you know the seashore really well, and they're all preliminary ideas. They're basically just brainstorming. And the real question is, out of all of this, does the seashore need to engage in a formal management? And if we do need to engage in one, we would launch into a formal, what's called a National Environmental Policy Act process. Right now, it's really preliminary. It's kind of a brainstorm. It's, hey, this just represents kind of our internal thinking. Ourselves, we want to be transparent and put that out to you guys and get your comments on it. Well, there's the decision to do a
change what they are today.
right. Well, that requires what's called an environmental policy process. Essentially, if we have a proposal to do a plan, and it requires government on that committee to come up with different alternatives, different ways that are achieving the things that we think need to be done. And so the public, depending on the level of environmental review, has several opportunities to they can provide comments. And then those comments get incorporated and provide really the best ideas. We try to have the best ideas kind of rise up and address them. There was, to my knowledge, so that was the last almost
You go on searching our claims of there's never been in the past 55 years an environmental study to this time.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good question, and obviously I don't know.
Why can we go 55 years without doing it?
So there was a management plan, I think, in 1974. There may be a one that's a little bit more.
There's nothing you can find. I mean, there was nothing that was specifically at all since the inception of the park.
And so if you think about that, how crazy is that?
It is.
But a national park, you have a management plan that really looks at these things comprehensively.
So why also today, part of it is your National Park Service policy. And Hernandez, all of a sudden today says, oh, there's a problem here. After 55 years of everything just being just peachy.
Well,
And there's been hurricanes. So what have you guys done in the past to take care of hurricanes?
Yeah, and one of the things that we pointed out for hurricanes is that, hey, we have a track record of managing hurricanes. One of the options is how we've done it in the past. What do you guys think about that? Right.
What has been hurricane management in the past?
Well, I think there has been, there have been questions
So you can take it to the truck
about the
beach and
scale.
pick up all this stuff and breathe. Is that part
I
of
think
it?
he's asking for answers, not roundabouts. He's asking for direct answers. What do you do? Do you take a dump truck down there? Do you take sand movers down there? What is That's the question.
Yeah.
What has
Well,
been done?
it's fairly complicated. I mean, because depending on the severity of the hurricane, right, and the level of debris that is washed ashore, you know, we're not going to just say, hey, the beach is open if you can't drive down. That presents a safety issue.
Well, I've
And then also archaeological resources. A lot of arc resources can wash up or be exposed, and so you know, as a National Park Service unit, we're required to protect those resources.
yeah, I've been down there after a hurricane, and I've got video proof of going down there and houses, full houses on the beach, full decks from boats up on there. I mean, and they opened it up for a fishing tournament.
Well,
So for it to be
imagine-
said, okay, y'all used parks services to make the beach safe, I saw vehicles that obviously they were probably doing something wrong that didn't follow the rules for driving, but wrecked vehicles because the beach was unsafe, unpassable. Yet you're telling us, hey, we're using park monies for this. Yeah, y'all closed it down to make sure the beach was open and this and that, but debris and stuff like that wasn't removed.
So that's the kind of comment that we want to hear is, hey, we've managed hurricanes in a certain way. We want to know, you know, what do you guys think? You have direct experience on the beach after a hurricane. What do you think should happen? I mean, think about, you know, when a hurricane hits in that area, public safety is going to close that area down. So should we do that? How should we?
It's fully expected.
Right.
If a hurricane hits, and you've got all of the debris that's washed ashore. Granted, houses, it's not houses that's coming off the shore, it's stuff that's blowing up out of the Gulf onto the shore.
Yeah.
So it's fully expected by the public that it's going to be cool. But if you think that it's going to be opened up the next day after the hurricane hits inland, that just ain't happening. You know, and everybody understands that.
Is there anybody from the general land office that can weigh in on the Texas Open Beaches Act and how what your brainstorming is going to do to impact our rights to have full access to drive on the beach as far down as we can go?
Yeah,
What
I-
trumps what? The Texas ability to drive on the beach, does that trump federal?
I'm not qualified to answer that question. What I will say is that I think the park is cognizant of that and doesn't want to create an unnecessary conflict.
Right. I mean, I think they should be a part of the conversation if that's on the table. Because most of the people that live on the island of Maine, red flag. They're going to stop us from driving on the beach. Red flag.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of secondary. And we've already fought and won this battle about the open beaches. And we just, everything's been very vague about these meetings here. And we don't know if we need to fight for our right to be there because it's not answering the question.
Well, and let me tie that back into a question that we had earlier, which is why are we doing this? What triggered it now?
Yeah.
And I mean, that is a good question. And I think, you know, the answer is, I mean, nationally, you know, it's the Park Service, you know, they're kind of staggered, right? They don't, you know, if we had unlimited resources, unlimited ability, I think we would have, you know, plans every general management plans every 5 or 10 years for every park consistently, but they do take a lot of time. And so, you know, I think to your point, no decision has been made about it. Our thing to do is say, you know, hey, we are professional managers of the seashore. We're out there a lot. You know, we have specific ideas. Our staff has specific ideas. We don't all agree on those specific ideas. But let's put those ideas out to the public and you know, before ever starting.
So this is y'all's brainstorm.
This is kind of this represents our brainstorm.
And as I was telling John, this format right here is not the way it was portrayed in the news.
No.
Portrayed in the news, we were going to go over, there was going to be representatives there, and all of us got an opportunity to get up and speak.
Yeah.
This isn't the
I
format.
don't know how where that came out because an open house.
You need to talk to your fellow times. You know, you need to, this spells it all out right here.
Yeah, I don't know why.
How can they get it to
There's a lot. I mean, I read an article today. The headline was, you know, Seashore proposes to close beaches to vehicle access, and it was just like, no, that's not actually what they're proposing. What they're saying is, you know, we you have to look at the tribe as managers of resource.
You know, y'all talk so much about that. But you know how many turtles have been run over in, say, the last 10 years? You know,
Yeah, not a lot.
yeah. You know why? Because a lot of the fishermen that do go down there are aware of what's going on and do take part in a lot of the turtle rescues, reporting, mentioning. I mean, we get hold of all of the turtle patrols that are down there and stuff like that. That's 100 times more people, percentages of help than you have with just two guys running up and down the beach on the
For
beach.
that. Every islander has got the turtle patrol.
Yeah.
Every coastal event, I'm driving up and down the beach looking for pelicans.
So think about making the source of
Why?
those are,
We're talking about resources, and my husband goes fishing as much as he can. He's retired now. You know how many times we're losing a whole day, a whole couple of days worth of payments because there's no one manning the station. So if you have someone manning that
that's a comment we
station,
need to hear.
then
Write that
you
down.
can put those resources towards. But if you don't have anybody manning the station, you're giving access to all of the visitors who are paying to come to the island to enjoy the island, but they're not paying anything, and you can't fix anything without revenue.
So what's your
is the fact that, okay, we understand that comment needs to be brought forward, but there's absolutely no reason that comment should have to be brought forward. It's the management of pins that should fully recognize that they're losing revenue based upon not having somebody at that station. It's business. If I had an
No, they're just talking about a section of pins, but the way it's working out, say that section of pins is, the farmhouse, they only want to put them around.
you guys are looking at you have that experience. I don't have that experience.
But I think they can be building on the backside of the business because they're making the commercial on the
You know, one of the things you need to keep in mind too, as far as the pins go, a whole bunch of us go down and clean the pins up. You know, like just
clean up
Yeah,
Saturday.
we're going up Saturday.
Yeah.
And it's one I love the public meetings because the folks that come out are the folks that care about the resource. There's without a doubt.
I mean, if you look at the pins right now, it's trash. You got telephone poles, you got big buoys, you know, steel buoys over there. Who's going to take all that out?
And that is a big question we have is, you know, as much there, I mean, there's a huge trash problem, right? And even if you have multiple cleanup events, it's not enough.
But at least
How do- do we-
75–80% of the trash on the beach is washed up in the Gulf
That's right.
Stream,
That's
and it's
exactly
not even
right.
ours.
I mean, I got to tell you,
How do we do it? What do we do with that?
I didn't haul a telephone
It's a
pole on
really
my
hard
Jeep down there and drop it off.
Right.
You know, it's
Right.
coming out of the beach.
And
Rather
on the
than-
buoys, that should be NOAA coming in,
Right.
another federal agency coming in and picking them up and taking them back
How
out.
come pins people aren't getting hold of and have them come get it?
Yeah.
Well, well, it's not just NOAA, it's the Coast Guard and others too. But there is that communication that happens. But you know, everybody has priorities, and so our priorities aren't always the same as.
Okay, but because some of those priorities are not what our priorities are, why are you going to restrict us access to
Yeah.
pins?
Well, I don't think we're proposing that.
But we don't know that because everything's so vague.
That's
We don't know.
That's because we're at such a preliminary stage of saying.
That should have been like a headline, hey, we're not trying to keep you off the beach, we're thinking about this other stuff, but everybody's literally really upset.
Yeah.
Because it is vague, and we don't know.
It's vague because we don't know. We're saying, hey, we've had some internal brainstorms about issues that we think are issues. What do you guys think?
Because
Okay,
this section right here,
Yeah, but that's Maliki.
that's a walking area right there, where you drive down this way, killing the first 5 miles, instead of trying to kill the whole island.
So how are y'all going to compare a non-driving beach area to a beach that's naturally driven and monitored by all the fishermen that go out there? I mean, that's peas and apples right there. You're comparing a beach that only is walkable, not drivable, so they don't get the amount of attention by fishermen or beach goers or beach combers or anything like that compared to the guys that go out there and go on the beach and are aware of, hey, I can call this number, or I can go to this mile marker and get some help for the turtles.
Yeah.
Or I mean, it's not just turtles. There's
So
shark fishermen out there tagging. There's birds. I mean, there's so many other resources other than just the turtles that are thriving because of human interaction.
And
you're
we
trying
got,
to take all that
and we
out?
got the turtles, shut it down for a day or two until the turtles are gone. Then it's not a problem. But to shut it down permanently makes no sense.
So the only specific proposal about vehicles that's really specific is closed beach, and that wasn't a proposal to compare anything. That was really to have an area on the seashore where visitor vehicles aren't driving there anyway. It's closed beach, it's Malachi. The only vehicles that are driving there are Park Service vehicles. And so the question is, can you provide a vehicle-free camping experience or just a vehicle-free experience on a national seashore? And if we wanted to do that, where would we do it?
And I think
Can
it's
you tell me how?
Malachi
people
Beach.
to monitor, even if it is just walk-in only, you still need authorities to be able to go through. Haven't you heard about the butlers getting killed down by Bob Hall Pier? I mean, you need authorities to periodically be able to drive through. So
Right.
that's
So
not-
you're
one
saying
of
if I want to go to
the
market-
question for us was, if you're going to limit administrative driving there to create that experience, are there other types of administrative driving that you would continue? An emergency and law enforcement?
So if I want to go to,
Of course you would continue.
if I want to go to mile marker 26, I get to walk all that way, is that what you're saying? Because I can't drive
Because
down?
that's not Malachi Beach, that's closed, that's a very small area that's already closed to visitor driving.
So why everybody is coming up with this concern about driving on the beach and so on is the newsletter that was put out by the National Park Service on their website where it says
When you come into Pins, that's Pins right here.
beach driving.
There's that area. This leads down beach. The north side of Penn, well, they're talking about that area is there, and they're going to do their preliminary results off of that. But how are you going to judge that area that already has no driving to area that is driven? And
So how do you get here? I mean, that's a real question.
yeah, no, there's a road that leads up to here and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not shown on there, but it's on your maps and stuff like that. So,
It does provide.
let me see.
Look, here, you know what's happening? We're just going to take that, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
We're just going to take that, and then we're going to take this, and we're going to shut the whole goddamn beach down.
Exactly. That's why we are not standing by and
I mean,
being
can you
quiet about
imagine,
it.
what about the economy in Corpus that they shut
Oh,
the
they
beach down?
didn't even scratch the surface on that. They keep talking about the resources on the beach, but they haven't even talked about the resources
How about
for
the income
everybody.
you're going to lose?
Yeah, all the mom and pop
I mean,
shops, hotels,
where you
food chains,
where you going to park
everything.
them?
Yep,
If you want to go to mile marker 200, where are you going to park?
yep.
That's a long hike.
And even trying to build on the backside, that's illegal too, because that's all marshland, and you're not even supposed to be building on there anyway. So, yeah, this is.
This is gonna make you feel good about what we're doing, but then not really talking about what we're doing.
Yeah. Oh, well, we don't know. You know, that answer doesn't like. I mean, that's, you know,
5 to 6.
expect that out of the federal government.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely going to be putting it out there because we've been trying to find it out on the news and something, like nobody hears anything about it. They held a big old meeting at the hotel the other day. There was more people there. I mean, I wasn't here last night, but I had a baseball game to get to. But I'm here tonight and still
Trying to
it's
fix
like
a problem that's not there.
still circumventive of what we're trying to get our answers. You know, what are they trying to really do? And not being told
For a
anything.
while, people haven't stepped back and said, hey, there's a big picture here, comprehensive picture. So it doesn't make sense to take a step back. Resources are connected, visitor resources are connected.
Excuse me, guys. Would you guys be able to share your opinions of a quick interview about what you've seen here, what you'd like to see with pins?
Yeah, oh yeah. Most definitely. I'm gonna record it too because I'm live on my channel.
Sure.
But I'm behind the camera.
Huh? Oh, you won't be in it.
Go ahead.
I think this is sleight of hand. They're going to take a little bit here, and then over here is when they really make the move and really hurt the beach. And beach stores, beach fishermen, I mean, everybody's going to get hurt. It's not just business will be affected if they close any kind of portion of the business. I mean, we're talking about Malibu. It's already not right. I mean, that's not really a big issue, but like I said, we're going to take that inch. Oh, we got it here. Let's go further down and take it further. They've already got it okay. And if they close that section of beach, what does that mean? You're going to have to develop on the back side of the island. They can't do that either because that's supposed to be undeveloped.
So beach diving is the most important opportunity right now.
It's not just the beach diving, it's everything. I mean, if they block that, it blocks everything. It's going to be a domino effect. And it's going to financial impact. March to September, that's spring break, that's summer, that's all the tourist season right there. That's money. Single says ranch. Here's going to financial statement or whatever, retail was closed, they lost $1 million a day. That was years ago. That's the very problem. Inflation, that's probably 2.5 times 60 months. And they will change it so we can include the fishermen towards the effort. I mean, like I said, there hasn't been a turtle ran over in over a decade. But I know how many turtle sightings I've reported. I know how many other fishermen that reported taking pictures, did the right things, used the vehicle. I mean, we have a big help for the environment. Not just sharks, birds. There's so many other species out there that are getting protected by intervention. You take all that away, what's going to happen? Who's going to take care of them? They barely can contain the resources right now to man their opening station. We go there plenty of times. We're down beach. We're asking for help. We can't. When there's people down there that really need help, we call them. 6 hours later, we're still on the phone. Like, they don't have the resources to do it. And if they can't do it as a state or a federal park, why don't they just give it back to the state? So every state park I go to, I see plenty of workers out there that are always well maintained. Give it back to the state. We'll take care of it.
Case in point, I broke down well number 26. No phone service. Fortunately, I had a friend who did that. We just were there alone. And then finally, the Park Service came in, and she had to use her satellite to talk to the guys. And we were asking, what we can help you on phone state police and come and check. But, you know, come on. I mean, I know there's certain resources, but this is, I mean, if I get another hour, my Jeep will be in the middle of the ocean.
So resources are your biggest question mark?
No. That's part of it. The other part is, he's talking about, well, we'll take baby steps. So we want to take part of it like that. Now, in all my life, I'm 73 years old. In my life, when you take the first step, then they take the second step, and they keep moving each other, take each step. And guess what Corpus Christi's account is going to be? Right down the tubes. Because how are you going to have either? You can't. If you can't drive there, you can't get there. And if you could get there by walking, you're even perfect. I mean, think of the logistics of it. It's stupid. And let's talk about the revenues that are being lost. Because of each the part they're talking about, it's a different story. But the problem is, it always begins with that much. And ends up with that. And that's the issue.
So you'd rather see things stay the same right now?
Listen, we're going on Saturday, the Jeep group, we're going Saturday to clean up, you know, the big shelter. Well, who else does that? Park Service doesn't do it. Now, most of the trash you find around here, on poles, pieces of steel, you got a buoy from out in the Gulf that's there. Who's going to take care of that? That's what they ought to be concentrating on. Instead of keeping us people who are helping keep the place clean. Instead of kicking us out of there, and, you know,
Totally.
Can I have you say your name for me?
Steve Sutton.
Can you spell your last name for me?
S-U-T-T.
Are you a resident of Corpus?
Yes, I am.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Thanks.
Now, we'll be out there for Saturday. We're hooking up with Overland America. 4x4 Jeeps. We're bringing out there 6-7 Jeeps. We'll be helping with getting beach cleaners out there.
I'm gonna go if I got a snag. I'm trying to work out so I can get out there. What mile marker is that?
We got to meet up at the Maliki, or not the Maliki, the little pavilion there, up here. And that's what I want to take off from there. They're leaving there at 8 o'clock in the morning, heading out beach. Well, yeah, if you can't make it out, and someone to ride over there, that's the other thing. Oh, okay. There you go. Good deal.
He's texting.
So I got a Gladys.
Let's hope.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, sir. Keep up the good fight.
Yes, sir. We're going to stay on. That's for sure. I'm going to keep plugging away at these guys because they really aren't taking in consideration the, like I said, the financial, the resources, and they stepped on a big old ant. Oh, that's all I can say.
Well, you know, what they're going to get, what the city's going to get if they open that up to development, what they're going to get is a great renters. It's only got 4 days. So there's going to be loaded renters. And they care about what they do. But the owners are going to want to close that.
Mm-hmm.
I have fancy words for that.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll be on it, but I'm going to go ahead and get closer to everything because I'm live on the channel, so everybody wants to see what's going on and stuff like that.
All right.
Hold on, guys. Let me get. I got my hands full over here. So.
That would be taking an act up. You're taking an act up.
Oh, you got it on there?
It's not there?
They don't have that in there nowhere. No,
Oh, wow. So they gave out the paperwork and it's not even listed in
they
there.
don't have that on there. No.
How are y'all? Great to see you again. Kate Melko with Commissioner Chesney.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we met at court.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
Going live again on the channel because a lot of people have no idea what's going on. And
I've been getting phone calls, so.
actually, I've got people from all over the country that are really concerned about what's going on. They come in. They come in to the park for vacation and stuff like that, and to hear that it may be closed is really like.
Yes, sir.
A lot of them have been up north on the East Coast, I think it was Rhode Island, where areas were shut down the beaches. In fact, they shut down whole towns because of business. They relied on that. Once the beach was closed, those businesses shut down. We're doing it in Florida the same way. You can't even walk on the beach, drive on the beach kind of deal, and it's like, we're not Florida, we're not Rhode Island. We're Texas. I mean, we're not, the open beaches act. All of this it's real suspicious because y'all didn't even know about it. I didn't know about it until we heard of what was it from Britain and Nick breakaway tactics. And now that we're, hey, this is going on, everybody's like, oh, wait, what a minute. And this is, like I said, they're going to take an inch. And next year, the year before, they're going to be getting for 1 mile.
North Pack, South Pack, it'd be like that, be walking back in, have the potato mark on the street, all that.
Oh,
yeah. Have it all. I mean, that's what they've got a Senate bill, they're trying to put that forward right now in front of the Senate, taking our beaches away and all that. I'd like to float up in Austin, proposed by the senator from this area for the state senate.
Yeah, this is definitely stirred up the whole hornet's nest for sure, which is good. I mean, we're not going to stand by. There's too many people that travel that beach, and I'm a business owner too, so I know my business thrives on the ability that these guys can go out and go fishing. And now you're telling me that I'm not going to shut down. 20 years at it, and now it's going to be okay, depending on what these guys want to do.
A bunch of people that sell it to anybody that can afford front, and they're the only ones who get it anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it.
You have to walk in a mile and carry all your shit, trying to go over there.
Well, it's been our want to comment to our office, just extend my guys. You have my number too.
Good deal. Yeah, we'll definitely be at it. And like I said, I'm posting it on there. I've got 20 coming up on 21,000.
Awesome.
So there, I'm in contact with a couple of bigger YouTubers that have 400,000.
They're talking about expanding. Is that what they're talking about doing?
We're going to be putting it out there because they come down to it. I told them, well, we might not be able to. And they're like, why? But we don't know. We don't know. And them playing this game of, okay, well, we can't really answer that. Why are you even here doing
Stand
that?
it up. I think
Did you come here last time?
I wasn't here last
No,
time.
I was wondering if this was just the vibe the whole time or if there was going to sit down.
No, this is the vibe the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah, which is not cool. I mean, no, he's got paperwork from the Corpus Christi Times saying that there's going to be a public event for people to come out and be able to voice their concerns and stuff like that. And right now we have representatives, but they're not writing anything down. I mean, yes. Yeah, some guys said this. Some guys said that. This is, okay, another box checked out. Those public meetings. In the public meetings. Slide of hand.
I thought they were talking about private area.
Yes, sir. Something will get done.
Huh?
Something will happen.
Well, we're definitely not going to stand by and be idle about it because this is, and then and then they're talking about Maliki. They don't even drive on right now. You know what I mean? So how are you going to compare a non-driving area to an area that is driven by locals on a daily basis? That's where they say they want to start at, right there. So they take it. Yeah, okay. Well, we have a little more understanding toward that, but it always starts somewhere. Well, what are they going to do next? And by them not having a full deal, like, hey, this is our plan, our proposal. This is what we're looking for. And we know what to go on. Right now, it's the beginning of the coronavirus again. You know what I mean? Everybody's panicking and stuff like that, and it's the truth. You don't have the information to correctly make a decision. Yeah. So we'll get on it, and like I said, I put out his number on there, stuff like that, and they're on it. I mean, I'm live there, but I got the comments muted there so I can see what's going on and stuff like that. But I'm watching it on my own over here, and we'll see. I'm gonna make my rounds and see what other questions we can see about getting answered.
Yes, sir.
Wait, we're just beating around the bush.
Yes, sir. Well, it's great to see you again.
Yes, ma'am.
As always, if you need to call our office.
Will do. Thank you. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch around real quick right here. All right. So as y'all can tell, we're here. This is the first station I've stopped to. I haven't seen if all the stations are the same. It looks like there's different things they're proposing and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go and get around and definitely try to get as much information as we can. I know for sure that Nick and them have really started looking into emails or wherever we need to start putting our information. There is paperwork that they're putting out for you to go in and put your information on. However, for those of y'all that are not here, that's the address that you need to put it on. And or you can also go online, which if you want to do hard copy, or actually I would do both. Send it there, and then also too, here is the address. Let's see if I can get it nice and clear for y'all. And where is it? Yeah, right there, guys. There's the submission for online comments right there. And is it coming in backwards or is it coming in right there for you? If not, I'll flip the camera around and stuff like that. So, what up, Craig? Patrick? So Roger, yes sir, for life. How you doing? Yes sir. So I don't know if it's coming in backwards, but I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around so y'all can see it. Make sure y'all getting it right. There we go. There you go, guys. So if y'all are not here tonight, there's the email that parkplanning.nps.gov/Padre Beach comments. There you go. Submit your comments online right there. And definitely we're going to be making some calls tomorrow. I know that they have already talked to the Office of the Attorney General. They're getting involved, and supposedly some other higher-ups will be getting involved on this. But yeah, this is for the beach management that they are proposing. And the big one is in San Antonio again tomorrow. They're basically doing the same thing, so they need to let everybody go out there and still voice their concerns. It is not a sit-down deal, but I'm going to go and get around and see if we can get some more on there. Give me a second.
So I gave her my card in case y'all want more.
Well, and I'm glad I came because I learned something. I worked in the gym. Yeah, I'm trying to reach out. Oh, no. Any other burning questions? We haven't too much. So no decisions will be made.
Oh, well, if there is a decision to be made, the decision is just, it's a small decision. It's to start a process, not to make a decision about resources.
If non-resources.
Well, not even the funds, because you can't do funds until you do fund also. And so the idea is, if you were to have a proposal, the powers that you have to approve that course of action, subject to public comment.
Right on. Now, there's the beach management that they're talking about for turtle science and recovery. However, yeah.
But again, the question is, does that make sense? That is something that they do on other beaches for researchers. Do you have any comments that you wanted to share? No,
Well, I've been sharing them quite a bit, but right now it's still it's annoying because we don't know what the actual plan is. Y'all don't know what the actual plan is, and because of that it's basically like the onset of coronavirus. Everybody's losing their mind on it instead of coming at us with exactly what y'all have in store, what is being planned, and stuff like that. And I mean, if you're sitting there trying to compare a closed beach area, like Manatee, to an area that's actually driven every day by fishermen who take big parts. Like I know I've called Turtle Patrol 50 times or so in the last, multiple years that I've been down there and stuff like that. I mean, I grew up here. I was shown, that beach by older fishermen and stuff like that. I want to show my kids that beach as younger fishermen. And now you're telling me there's a possibility that I can't? Oh, wait, y'all can't tell me there's a possibility. See, everybody doesn't know what's going on. And I know, well, I don't know which I've been told, but I know what we haven't been told. And so that's why everybody's coming in frustrated. And it's really, really annoying right now. So.
Can I throw an analogy at you? You might have heard this one already. Has anybody talked to you about vacation as an analogy?
No.
Okay. So in this process, which we're calling pre-Nepa, because we're thinking about maybe doing a plan, and when we're thinking about maybe doing a plan, let's make that an analogy to like a family thinking about maybe going on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So we know we really need a vacation. We're not sure yet if we can afford a vacation. Maybe we can't get off work, so we're not 100% sure we're even going on vacation. But we know we need it. So that's kind of our analogy. And then we're thinking about, okay, well, there's like 3 or 4 places we'd like to travel to, those vacation destinations. But maybe you've got a better idea where we should go. That's what this is.
I do got a better idea. If the federal park can't handle it, give it back to the state.
That can be part of your comment. I I'm sure it will be.
No, it is because I mean I go to a lot of the state parks and I see a lot more park personnel there at any given time of the day or night. And I know Padre Island is a huge beach. There's a lot of area, and literally when we go down there, we call it no man's land because I mean it may be a day or two before you'll see somebody come down that part of the beach. So when we go down there, we're prepared to be on our own, you know, food sources, whatever it may be, and even, you know, making a plan to, hey, if I'm not back by this day, go ahead and send somebody down there to go looking for us. You know, I've heard of guys making calls to the park rangers and stuff. Oh, they need to call the state police, or they need to call somebody else, and they need to call this. And, wow, you know, I'm not at a state park. I make the call over there. Somebody's over there real quick. It's just, I don't understand. If they're having that much trouble now trying to take a vacation, imagine if they try to take a vacation pulling out all the people that have been helping them along the way. You got to think, every fisherman that's been down there on that beach has been part of the turtle patrol, have made calls there, have helped out turtles. Like I know we've blocked turtle path with our vehicles because it was right in the middle of the road. Now,
I think maybe it's more like we're trying to take you on vacation with us, and we want to make sure we're all going to a place that we can sort of kind of all agree on. We know not everybody's going to agree on one destination, but we want to make sure everybody has a chance to tell us where they want to go, including you and everybody else that you know.
Well, that's food for thought right there. It's just right now not having, you know, and that is a vacation planning right there, because having a family and trying to do all that, I firmly understand that one. But at the same time, you know, taking care of your job and everything else is prior to even you being able to plan a vacation.
Everything about it's complicated, and nothing is happening overnight. These are all ideas. We've got spaghetti on the wall. What sticks? What do you like? What do you hate?
Yeah. But the only bad thing is, you know, when you put Nepa in there, it's never been a good thing. I mean, we've seen where they tried this years ago, and instead they got the reduced mileage on the speed limit on the beach, which is crazy. I mean, you got 65 miles, and I got to drive at 15 miles an hour.
We do too.
Wow. Like that's, you know, I mean, it takes a long time to get there and stuff like that and come back, but, you know, we're willing to do it, and we've stepped up and have held it to it, but to try to pull them all off the beach and then compare it to an area that's already closed down to no driving, that's peas and apples, or peas and carrots. You know, you can't compare the two. You can't run numbers off of that.
So I'm not sure that that's entirely true. So for these pilot studies, for example, one of the things that is proposed as something to think about, as maybe something that we might consider doing, we don't know exactly how it would work yet, but if we move into a planning process and we do that experiment on that section of beach where we know there aren't any vehicles, we can figure out if something like a cage over a nest might actually stop a coyote. And that would be in a place where nobody would have to drive around it. So we could figure that part out, where nobody has to drive around it, and then see about, okay, well, if a nest is moved from the roadway to the toe of the dune and you put a cage around it, is that effective? That can be tested too in an area where there isn't any danger of being run over. So there are some things that we can test in that area that give us a lot of information about what we might be able to accomplish so that we don't have to impact by beach driving.
Now, see, if they would have put something out, that would really, okay, they're not going for this. But right now, nobody has a clue.
And that's part of the reason we're here, is to try to help explain that, because it's really hard to put all of that on a piece of paper.
I mean, you got all of this on a paper.
I know.
That's, hey, we're not going to, main goal, we're not trying to take away beach driving. That would really, you would probably be met with a lot more welcoming arms as to open ideas, rather than, okay, I don't see anything on here really about that kind of talk. It's about the history and everything. Okay, a lot of us have been through it, you know, and a lot of us, you know, partake in other kind of events, shark tagging programs. You know, there's birds out there that are, you know, also protected and stuff like that. So there's a lot of other things that can be done or could be done with it, but you know, there's little sections of the beach that gave you access to the backside of the island. They closed those off. I mean, they were made for us to go back there, or they were already there, and now you can't even access them.
Are you talking about Yarborough?
Yarborough, and also too, they were talking some bird areas where they can go and watch the birds a lot easier, other than the first two that are off the main road. Like,
Back Island?
I don't know for sure. I'm not a bird watcher, but I got friends that are bird watchers, and they were talking about it. And I heard them, but you know what I mean.
Part of the Back Island Road is underwater most of the year, so that's a consequence of sea level rise and other factors. That the island is a very dynamic system. Geologically, it's very young. You think about rock formations like the Rocky Mountains, the Appalachian Mountains. You're talking about millions and millions of years. You look at our island, and you're talking about 5,000 years. So it's very young geologically, and it turns over. That's just a natural process with the barrier island, with the tides and the lake, the storms and everything. And so that whole process, in addition to sea level rise, has changed the dynamics of the backside of the island, so that road is physically impassable for most of the year.
So on that same note, there's a note up over there that they're talking about putting another road behind the island for the first 5 miles.
That would be more closer to the Back Island Road. I don't know if you've been on it, but it's all the way over at the lagoon. So the proposal, it would be more like Park Road 22, like behind the dunes, but basically in the middle of the island.
I thought that area could not be even developed, as part of the beach bats and stuff like that.
Again, spaghetti on the wall, right? Is it going to stick? I don't know.
I mean, that's
All right.
There
Well,
might be reasons it's not possible. There might be reasons it is possible.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. I'm going to keep going so I can get everything.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I already shared the information on there and stuff like that. Yeah, I got it right here. So,
Fantastic.
yeah, I'm posting it to my YouTube channel so that way everybody, because it's not just us that's being affected, it's all the tourists that come in. That's going to be huge.
Right. And that's what I mean about taking everybody on vacation, right? There are a lot of people that care where we go on vacation.
Exactly.
Fishermen, surfers, people that are picking shells up off the beach, sea turtle folks, bird folks, you name it. A lot of different people that care about it.
Will do. Well, thank you very much. All right, guys, I'm going up to the next one here. I don't know if y'all can see it. I might zoom in a little bit. There you go. Yeah, guys. So how y'all doing? I am here trying to get most of the information that we can on there. And so now that there's that pilot program that they're talking about, and I'm wondering about this malachite, like how many turtles actually go down there to that area? Like that's the real question right there that it just came to me. I mean, they're talking about that area, but I mean, we see plenty of turtles down beach, and how do you compare an area that is not driven to an area that is driven and stuff like that? So yeah. Oh yeah, guys. We're gonna need everybody's support on this, so that way everybody can submit their emails to that, and I'll go ahead and show it to you here just again. Yeah. Like I said, if they're strictly just talking about this kind of deal, I mean, I've been down beach where they were releasing turtles and the beach was blocked off for that event, which is fine. I mean, they let everybody know, everybody's kosher on it, everybody's good to go, everybody's in full support, because we know for that time period that section is closed for that few hours. But then it's reopened right after that. So, again, guys, this is something that's going crazy on it. And, you know, I nailed on it earlier when we were talking about the hurricane management and stuff like that. I've been down beach after a hurricane, and we're talking about within a week or two, and still see a lot of debris out there. And, you know, they keep talking about all this trash and everything on there. I'd say about 5% of the trash that is found on the beach does, you know, comes from beachgoers. The rest is coming in from, you know, the Gulf Stream and everything else, from other states being tore up by hurricanes and stuff like that. I hate to say it, but Pins is the end of the toilet bowl. That's where all of the stuff comes to lay down and stuff like that. But we've been real lucky within the last several years to have the Gulf Stream change up, and it's actually going the opposite way. And that's why a lot of guys right now in Florida are getting the red tide deal. So this is what we'll be seeing tomorrow, guys, or on Saturday for the beach cleanup. And this is something that we as beachgoers are putting together ourselves. So, yep, right there. There's the current bringing marine debris onto the shores. Yeah, exactly, guys. Now we're definitely going to be on it. We're you know, they have no really game plan of doing it. And it's funny that she said that they're throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. Yeah. We're definitely going to have to make sure that we're cleaning our walls, because, you know, I can understand the predation deal and trying to protect the turtles and stuff like that, but they're trying to do a small study on a small stretch of beach that is not driven. So.
I mean, so in your national park, you're
We're actually 3 counties.
Yeah, no, we all do. We all do our best to, before we leave, we do a quick cleanup of our area, and we go at least 50 to 100 feet past our camp all the way around, and we clean it up, so that way we take more trash than we brought out. So.
I'm sure they are, because they've got to have red flags going on too. Texas Open Comes Act is probably most of us here.
Exactly.
Potential for us to lose the ability to drive. That other than that, like I go to big show, we go past the beach, we get paid to
All right, guys. So here's how to comment again and stuff. So.
It was like, you look, and there was a turtle, and then
Right there, guys. Nice, big, bold letters, so that way you can do it. If y'all aren't here, definitely let them know that we are not okay with them doing this, or give them your comments of how you would like for them to handle this. And hopefully they go for the majority rules of us, but there it is there. Go, guys. Yep. Yep, it's this Saturday, guys. All right, and also too, for the beach cleanup this Saturday, we're meeting up at the shop at 6:30. We're leaving the shop to head to Overland America to go get into the vehicles. Right now, we are reserving spots within the Jeeps, and right now, I want to say we have 8 spots already taken, so we have 10 left that are available for the Jeeps to get in on that. So definitely you got to call our shop at 361-334 to get in on rolling with the Overland America and Team Hard Life on the beach. I will be probably towing a trailer or something like that. We don't know yet. So we'll see how it goes here real quick. We definitely want everybody to be proactive with this because, you know, everybody's same concern is, you know, you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. And I think their first inch was reducing the speed limit on the beach for that. So, with that being said, there we go. We got Team Real Loco's captain over here. Eric is here. We got Mr. Carl Moon and Mrs. Moon in house. So, yeah. Yeah, he had to go pick her up and stuff like that. How you doing, Russell? Everybody was saying what's up to you on the channel, Russell.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
I told y'all I was coming.
It ain't good.
Yeah, and it may be about the money, but they are really losing the fact about the money. Right? Hello.
Who are you?
Capt.Eric.
Oh, I belong to him.
Yeah.
You know my brain. I don't remember nothing.
So this is basically what they're handing out for us to go voice and comments. They're basically here just trying to answer any questions you may have, but it's not really a public speaking area or really county. Right. You have to go on here. So what I've done, there's also a website you can go submit Definitely we aren't going to stand by, guys.
Do they have that even written down?
Right now, all they're basically trying to say is they're going to use the Manatee Visitor Center for the turtle protection of moving their territories and stuff like that, which is fine. But when they're talking about, okay, well, what happens now at beach, and they say, oh, this is success. This is exactly what we want to do. We're not closing off that. But I mean, our beach driving privileges are restricted. And then they're talking about putting another road on the back side of the island for the first 5 miles to circumvent that area. Like, something's supposed to be developed. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of unanswered questions. Like, I mean, what is their future goal after that? There's a plan there. Don't just trying to take a vacation. They put it in there because we're trying to take a vacation. I said, well, if you're trying to take a vacation, if you get back to the state, this vacation is over. Right. And I guarantee every state I've been to, I always see more personnel on there at all times. They're tired, and that's the thing. Like, we're tired. We're trying to live. If we take a vacation, if y'all are already looking at a vacation, well, just get back to the state. Get back to the public.
People want to go
Absolutely. Like, I literally thought any turtle get to the water. Like, no person years that I'm out there. I've seen 20 turtles going further than my vehicle. Not one time have I ever seen one ran over. Yeah. Like locals, when you see them in the wilderness, there's 3 things: weather, sickness, and predators. That's the reason they have. During the weather, you see them all comatose. You grab them, get them to the thing, get them in the shells, get them here, get them somewhere they tell you. Get a hold of one of the turtles. Well, yeah, this turtle, it's not making it. It's not going to make it. It's going to heat it up. We know locally. See you guys there, people jumping in the water. These are the guys that you see down all the time. Stacy, Alice. I mean, these are the guys that do
Everybody saying what's up?
Oh, hey guys, how you doing? You're live. What's up, guys? Capt.Eric here. How you doing, guys? Team Real Loco in the house. Who's all saying hello? Patrick Peterson, what's up, guys? How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you guys, man. Thank y'all for asking about me. I appreciate y'all.
So that's it, guys. This is. I I really feel this is a sleight of hand kind of deal, because at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, they're saying it's just for that, but you know, they're talking about moving on the other one over there, talking about moving a certain amount of turtle eggs from that area to another area and this and that. It's like, you know what? They can make it real simple. This is what we would like to do. We're gonna test it, you know, and you know, moving the turtle eggs from the driving area or whatever further into the dunes and putting a net or a netting around it. Hey, I'm totally for that and stuff like that, because then they have a time and date stamp of when those turtles just come out and stuff like that. So they really do have a way of helping them out. It's just they're leaving it too vague. It's too vague for all of us. And I'll tell you what, it feels like pre-coronavirus again. Like nobody knows what the hell to do, what to say, which way to turn, who do they need to talk to. So we're gonna be standing by, guys. I'll let y'all know as soon as we find out more. But again, for those of y'all that chimed in for this live chat, guys, I do appreciate it. But again, on Saturday, we're leaving the shop at 6:30, so be there about 6:15. If you want to take your own vehicle, if not, you can meet us at Overland America on the island. If you don't know where it's at, and meet us at the shop, and we're all going to caravan out there, and then we'll come back and send it back. All right, guys, I'm going to go and hit the road. It's been a long day, but they're already getting ready to end it here. It's going to close it at 8. But it's pretty much the same general conversations around and stuff like that. So we'll see what's up, guys. All right, y'all later.